Hey, soul friends, Michelle here with Rising Sun Oracle. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. Welcome to another edition of Tea and Tarot with Rising Sun Oracle. I am happy to introduce you to my next guest. Today we have Hanna of My Soul Tribe Tarot. Hanna, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
It's my pleasure to have you here and to introduce you to the audience. Please share with us who you are, where we can find you, and what you're about.
Okay, yes. So I am a life coach tarot reader, as well as a master practitioner of Reiki for people, and I also offer Reiki to animals. So I'm a guide here, and you can find my information on Instagram at My Soul Tribe Tarot. You can also find me on YouTube. My channel is My Soul Tribe Tarot. And yeah, anything else that you want to know, you can reach out to me. You can, direct message me or email me.
Wonderful. You're also a deck creator too, which is nice to add to your repertoire.
Yes.
I'm wondering if you can share with the audience, how did your journey start?
My journey began, I started out in psychology, and I graduated with my psychology degree, my bachelor's in psychology. And then it progressed into life coaching. I became a life coach, and then I became a Reiki practitioner. And through that experience, I found many different tools to work with clients, to work with myself, to work with my own healing process. And that's kind of led me to where I am now. And I've had a lot of wonderful, supportive guidance from people, that were definitely teachers and guides in my life that helped me with my path. And I'm just kind of furthering that legacy here. And then I also, through my healing process, through things that I've worked through in my life, because when you are a healer, of course, you do the healing work. I've created some decks as well to assist others, whether they're going through some challenges. I have a wide variety of decks that are pretty much built through experience, through wisdom, and through healing.
Out of all of your modalities that you are working with, are you more drawn to one over the other, or do you find that a combination comes through when you are working with clients?
That is such a wonderful question. I actually find I'm kind of a hybrid of all of them, where when I have a client that reaches out for me or for a reading, it's usually a partnership, and I assist them in guiding them through that situation, through that part of their journey, through their empowerment. And oftentimes they'll also, become Reiki clients or coaching clients as well. So I just kind of bring it all together, and whatever it is that works best for my clients is what, kind of comes through, for them. That's why I like to have a little bit of a meet and greet process to kind of determine what is best for them on their journey at this time and what they're most interested in with my services.
Wonderful. I'm wondering if you can share with us, was there a pivotal moment or an experience for you on your journey that stands out for you, where you've been with a client, you've helped them through something difficult in the healing process? Was there something significant that either brought you to that situation with that individual, or an experience, maybe a strong experience that you've shared with someone?
Yes, that's a good question as well. Many, I don't feel, with my moral code, I don't like to share details of readings. Of course, that's very private and personal to those souls. But what I can say is that each reading is quite powerful, and normally they will receive some form of evidence or validation or a sign of that kind of confirms the reading, confirms the message. Oftentimes clients come to me and they pretty much have an idea intuitively. The reading is just kind of supporting them within that decision or supporting them with that information. So oftentimes they do come to me, we have the reading, they receive the information, and then they'll contact me later and be like, you're not going to believe what happened, or oftentimes when I do my readings, there's a window in front of me. So I'll see certain birds and things, certain signs show up for them. And that's really powerful, moves them sometimes to tears, which, I feel that in my heart. And those moments, those breakthroughs, and typically too, clients come to me when they're about to shift, they're about to make a change in their life. And so I'm just kind of assisting and supporting them with that. And when I see that transformation, it almost brings tears to my eyes. And so I'm just feeling it right now in my heart. So I would say the transformation, seeing the transformation, the happiness, watching clients feel their own inner love, help, also watching them discover just how powerful they are within their own presence, and know that they deserve that love, and know that they even have the ability, that I'm really just a mirror for them, and that they have that ability to find those answers within, or they have that ability to truly connect with themselves, to empower themselves. It makes me so happy. It's the coach in me. I can't help it. So
I feel that enthusiasm and that genuine want and need to help individuals shine through your beautiful light there. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you share with us, I am partially really curious about your grandmother deck. If you're okay to talk about that, because
you're going to move me to tears now.
I apologize in advance, but I find that a lot of us who are on this journey, who offer this guidance and who work with others, we tend to have a crossed over loved one. And more often than not, that I'm finding in season 2 here, as I roll along with individuals, grandmothers play a very important part. And because you've actually created a deck, I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity if you were open to sharing some of your experience around that and how you came up with the deck.
Okay, so each one of my decks is very meaningful to me. Now, yeah, you're gonna So last year around my birthday, my grandmother transitioned, and through circumstances that were very stressful, as you can imagine, with everything that was going on last year and how everything was changed, I could not be with her. And she and I always, heart to heart, have had this connection. And I was really having a difficult time with that whole process, with the grieving. And actually, one of my soul sisters, Rachel, Angelic Revelation 144, she suggested to me, she had received a message that I should create a deck with my grandmother in spirit. And although I'm not a medium, I definitely am, am connected in. And when messages come in, they come in, souls do communicate with me. And so I sat down and I healed through writing this very raw, very personal deck, and wanted to bring forth a legacy that my grandmother taught me, which is a legacy of love and compassion. And I wanted to create something that would help my family heal too. And so I sat down, and as I was writing this deck and connecting with her and what she wanted to share with the world, what she wanted to express to me and my family, there was this beautiful white butterfly that flew out of the garden and was like up by the window. And so I poured my heart and soul and these incredible messages into this deck. And that's where it was, it started and it was born. I also felt from my grandmother that she wanted me to pass these messages on, because I'm so connected with her and I'm not distracted by things. I'm an empath, obviously a psychic, very open. So like she can reach me more than she could reach maybe other family members because they were distracted with, everything. So I was able to be the channel for her. And then on top of that, I thought, grief is such a difficult emotion to move through or to create from. And it was really a powerful experience for me to be able to channel that, to be able to heal through it, but then also to see that that would be able to help others also grieving. And recently, someone had contacted me on my Instagram post and said that, you randomly posted this, but it happened around the time of she was going through the same situation with her grandmother, and she knew it was her grandmother communicating with her. So yeah. That is the story behind that deck, and it continues to bring me guidance. And sometimes I just feel guided, or sometimes a card will move, and I know that it's her and she's with me.
It's a beautiful gift to not only share with your family through a very difficult and trying time and coping with loss, but it's a gift to give to others who are unfortunately experiencing the same journey on their path. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. It is a beautiful deck. It really is. You're welcome.
Thank you for asking. Thank you.
You're welcome. So having said that, I'm wondering if we can have you tune into the collective today, thinking about where they may be in this moment and providing them a message of what they would need to hear today to help them move along.
Okay. Would you like me to do? Oh, go ahead.
If you could pull 3 cards for us, that would be much appreciated.
Okay, sounds great. I think I'm going to start with tarot, and then I will use one of my decks here as well. Wow, this is deep. Okay. So I have a few more than 3, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so starting out, we have the King of Coins. So this is about, the biggest message I'm getting is establishing new beginnings, having that stability, partnering with somebody that is a healthy fit for you while you walk this earth. Because many of you watching this, you are definitely powerful light workers, or you're powerful spiritual beings here. You have a mission, you have a purpose, and it's important that you have that support and stability in the right partner, whether that be with your friends, whether that be with your soul tribe, or a romantic partner with you. So with that King of Coins, that is a very practical, grounded energy. And it, to me, also speaks about knowing your value and knowing your worth. Okay. Next, we have the Devil. Okay. And this is something that everyone faces. This is those fears of the unknown that hold us back. This is that moment of resistance before we have a breakthrough. And what's on the other side of that but the Two of Cups, which is that true partnership and that true love that you experience reflected between you and another person, whether that's a friend, whether that's your pet, whether that's, you know, your soul tribe, your soul family, or just even people around you reflecting back who you truly are. Okay. So what I'm getting here is everyone is on the verge of a breakthrough, something new, establishing and grounding something beautiful here. And even though we have our fears, even though we have, you know, we deal with lower vibrations, we're learning to stand in our power. We're learning to stand in our light. We're learning to take practical steps forward to make our dreams come true. And listening also to our hearts, as well as knowing that we are never alone, knowing that we have support that is here for us. And then when we're moving through our darkest moments, we're moving through, you know, our challenging times, that is when the light, our angels, our guides, our loved ones are ever more present with us, whether they're in spirit or in the physical world. So if you are moving through something right now that is challenging, that, you know, you are facing some fears, know that you don't have to do it alone, that you have loved ones in spirit, that you have beautiful friends and family that are here to support you. Okay. And then the last messages that I have, this is from my Bloom, Rise and Shine Through Challenging Times. We have connect with animals and connect with nature. That is a way to raise your vibration. That's also a way to connect with your higher self. We have surround yourself with beauty. When you are healing or when you are moving with anything that is really challenging you, it is important that you do surround yourself with beauty, or you're in a beautiful space. So you might want to beautify your space, or again, go out in nature, because nature is naturally gorgeous and wanting to connect. We have the Two of Cups. You are perfect in this moment. So this is also about your inner union. Okay. This is about you realizing that no matter where you're at in your life, what you're going through, you deserve the highest love, you deserve compassion, and you deserve support.
What a beautiful message to share with the audience today. Thank you, Hanna. My pleasure. So, friends, this has been Hannah of My Soul Tribe Tarot. Her information will be posted down below. Hannah, thank you so much for sharing your beauty, your love, your light, and your talent with us today. It's been a joy to
Thank you.
have you here. You're welcome. Friends, check out Hannah's information down below. Again, we thank you for joining us today. It was a joy to have you here, Hannah, and we'll see you all next time. Take care, Hannah.
Take good. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Bye, everybody.